السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. مرحبا بكم في هذا الفيديو الجديد الخاص بتلاميذ السنة الثانية بكالوريا الذين يدرسون في كتاب Gateway2English. اليوم سوف نمر إلى الوحدة رقم 3 Unit number 3. Hi everyone. Welcome again to this English course presented by Ahmed Sayar. Before we start, please like, share, follow and subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. As I said, this course is intended to second-year bac students working with Gateway to English 2. This is unit number 3. It's going to be about gifts of youth. إذن غتكون حول gift of youth بمعنى مواهب الشباب. Alright, the content غادي نقراو vocabulary listening, communication, reading and writing كل شيء مرة واحدة في هذا الفيديو. بسم الله على بركة الله. Introduction to the theme of the unit. غادي نبداو نشوفوا هذا البويم اللي عندنا. Read the poem and do the activities that follow. غنلقاوها عندكم في الكتاب في أول الصفحة ديال Unit number 3. I am an athlete. I wonder if I will be a star. I hear that I will. I want to be a team captain. I am small. I pretend I scored the winning goal. I feel the glory. I touch the ball. I worry because I see a guy 2 times bigger than me. I am scared. I understand that I have to score. I say I can't do it. I dream of that goal. I try to shoot. I hope I can score. I am the captain. Alright. السؤال الأول اللي عندكم هنايا. Find lines in the poem which show that the boy. إذا لقاو سطورة في الشعر اللي كتبين على أن boy has a strong desire to excel. عنده رغبة قوية للفوز أو للنجاح. I want to be the captain. That a boy is ready for challenge. مستعد للتحدي. I have to score. علي أن أسجل. كذلك عندكم هنايا is a bit worried about the future. يعني قلق نوعا ما حول المستقبل. I wonder if I will be a star. is keen on becoming a leader بمعنى يريد بشدة أن يصبح زعيما. I want to be the team captain. is proud of himself بمعنى فخور بنفسه. I am the captain. is determined مصر to achieve الوصول إلى هدفه. I can do it. is realistic هو واقعي. I am small. I am scared. is being supported by others كيشجعوه الآخرين. I hear that I will. is aware of responsibility على وعي على إدراك بالمسؤولية. I understand that I have to score. إذن هادو هما الخاصيات اللي في هاد الولد. Compare your answers to your partner. The poem is written by a young teenager whose characteristics are common to most teenagers. In your notebook, write other characteristics. إذن هاد الخاصيات اللي هما متطابقين متشابهين مع جميع الشباب. نزيدوا لك شي حاجة. غندوزو ل F شنو عندكم. Which characteristics do you think you have and which one do you think do you need to develop. إذن هاد الشيء اللي شفنا في هذاك الجدول شكون منهم اللي كتظن عندك وشكون منهم اللي كتظن خصك تطورهم. مثلا غنعطيكم مثلا I think I have a strong desire to excel. I am realistic. I am proud of myself. I am aware of the responsibility. إذا هادو عندي أنا. شنو خصني نطور؟ الخاصيات اللي خصني نطور. Be ready for challenge. خصني نزيد نطورها. تكون مستعد للتحدي. Being surprised by others. Being worried about the future. Being determined to achieve my goal. إذا هادو الخصائص أو الخاصيات اللي خصني نطور من بعد. Alright. ندوزو ل next page. Vocabulary. شنو عندنا vocabulary؟ بطبيعة الحال عندنا idiomatic expressions. بعض العبارات اللي هي بحال الأمثلة عندنا حنايا. Salim worked seriously when asked about his chances of success. He replied, "The baccalaureate exam is in the bag." إذن هو كيخدم بجد وباجتهاد. ملي سقساوه على الحظوظ ديالو النجاح في البكالوريا قال لهم I have the baccalaureate exam is in the bag. إذن شنو هو الجواب الصحيح ديال هذه؟ واش هي A, B or C؟ طبيعة الحال الجواب الصحيح هو C. He is certain he will pass his exam. بمعنى متأكد على أنه غينجح في الامتحان. Number 2. My son is good at languages, but when it comes to mathematics, he is a dead loss. شنو المعنى ديال a dead loss؟ المعنى ديالها he isn't successful بمعنى هو غير ناجح في الماتيماتيك. يعني كنقولوا حنا مفضي. Tom and Sue were given valuable prizes by their parents because they passed their exams. with flying colors. شنو معنى ديال flying colors؟ بمعنى they did it successfully، بمعنى أنهم نجحوا بسهولة بنجاح، دوزوا الباك بنجاح. My elder sister doesn't let opportunities slip through her fingers. That's why she's leading a happy life. شنو معنى ديالها هذه؟ let opportunities slip through her fingers معنى ديالها هي she seizes all opportunities، تستغل جميع الفرص، لا تدع فرصة تمر عبر يدها دون أن تستغلها. هذا هو المعنى ديالها. Tom did not look normal. He went cold turkey because he gave up smoking abruptly. إذا توم ماشي عادي لأنه وقف التدخين بشكل كلي. إذا شنو معنى ديال go cold turkey؟ معنى ديالها هي he is suffering، يعاني because he stopped smoking. إذا هو يعاني لأنه أوقف التدخين. alright، دابا نشوفوا idiomatic expressions اللي عندنا in the bag. معنى ديالها when something is in the bag you are certain to get it or achieve it. عندنا a dead loss معنى ديالها to be bad at a particular activity or subject. عندنا with flying colors means competent complete success نجاح تام. وعندنا something slips through your fingers بمعنى when you do not manage to achieve it، يعني ملي ما كتقدرش انك توصل لها او لا تحقق، كنقولوا على انها فلتت من يدك. alright listening. With your partner, discuss the things that each of you is excellent at and how this will help you achieve a successful career in the future. You are going to listen to successful experiences of 4 gifted teenagers from Canada. إذا غتسمعوا لواحد التجارب ديال 4 الناس من كندا، سامي، هيثر، Kate and Maureen. Listen to them and match each one with his or her corresponding interest. إذا غتسمعوا لهم وتقولوا كل واحد وشنو مجال الاهتمام ديالو. إذا هذا هو الأوديو، سمعوا.
Unit 3, Gifts of Youth. Listening.
My name's Sami Obaid. I'm 17. I'm a young scientist searching for a cure for neurodegenerative disorders like Parkinson's disease. For the past 2 years, I've been conducting laboratory experiments at the Montreal Neurological Institute at McGill University, where 2 doctors are supervising my research. This promising research has earned me many national and international awards, along with 3 university scholarships in Quebec and Ontario. Don't think that intellectual pursuits take up all my time. I'm a black belt and Pan American Taekwondo gold medalist and top scorer in my elite league college soccer team. I also play golf and tennis. My goal in life? Well, do something big for humanity.
I'm Heather Moyer. I'm 19 years old. Since the age of 4, I have been a dedicated volunteer for the Canadian Blood Service, CBS. Determined to create greater public awareness of the needs of Canada's blood supply system, I began telling my own story of needing blood. I soon became the poster child for the Canadian Blood Services. I have logged over 8,000 hours and have created a student-only blood clinic which has been recognized by the Canadian Blood Service as having over 40% eligible donors compared to the Canadian average of 4%. In 2001, I was awarded the CBS National Award, honoring our lifeblood for exceptional contribution to the blood program.
My name's Keith Paris. I'm 18 years old. I believe that tragedy in life doesn't lie in not reaching your goal. The tragedy lies in having no goals to reach. With this in mind, I started my own web development company, Cybertext Design, at the age of 11. What started out as a one-man operation has now grown to include 3 full-time and 2 part-time employees. Since its founding in 1999, my company has attracted many high-profile clients across North America. My success has not gone unnoticed. Cybertex was listed in the top 100 IT companies in Canada by the National Post Business Magazine. I've represented Canada as one of the 10 under 40 CEOs of Canada at the APEC Young Leaders and Entrepreneurs Forum and was a member of the Team Canada trade mission in China in 2001. Even with the demands of my business, I still find time for my studies and my school.
My name is Maren Beeston. I'm 17 years old. Well, there was a lack of music instruction, variety in instrument instruction and vocal teachers in my small town of Hanna, Alberta. I addressed this challenge by founding Summer Slam, a summer rock music school that focused on guitar, piano, drums and vocals. I successfully established and led a committee of youth to budget, fundraise and coordinate this project. Summer Slam is in its third year of operation and is more than providing youth with accessible music instruction. It is about connecting young people with a similar passion who would otherwise not have had the chance to play in a group or meet each other. I'm a founding member of the Hanna Youth Council and have used a youth needs survey to improve local youth activities. I have also been awarded the Canadian Merit Foundation Scholarship National Award.
All right. Now خلينا دابا نشوفوا هاد الأجوبة. Name and area of interest. سامي أوبايد شنو مجال اهتمام ديالو؟ Yes, science and sports. هيثر ميور شنو هو المجال ديال الاهتمام ديالو؟ Voluntary work. Okay. Kate شنو المجال ديال الاهتمام ديالو؟ Information technology. Yes. And Marin Beeston مجال ديالو music. Listen to Sami Obaid and say whether the following statements are true or false. إذا احنا سمعنا لسامي غنشوفوا واش هادشي true or false. Sami Obaid has no time for leisure activities. False. Sami's motive has to become a famous scientist. إذا الغرض ديالو يكون عالم مشهور. True. Listen to Heather Muir and answer the following question. Why did Heather Muir become a dedicated volunteer for the Canadian Blood Service? جواب because she herself needed blood لأن هي كانت بنفسها محتاجة للدم. Why was the student only blood clinic organized by the Canadian Blood Service? Because it has selected 40% of the editable donors. Alright, listen to Kate Paris and fill in the chart with the appropriate information. إذا سمعنا الكيت نرجعوا نسمعوا الكيت وغتلقاو على أن the age at which Kate started his company is 11. Date of the foundation of the company is 1999. Number of employees in the company 5. And date of Kate's business mission to China 2001. Listen to Marin Marin Beeston and complete the following paragraph. شنو قالت Marin? I addressed this challenge by founding Summer Slam, a summer rock music school that focused on guitar, piano, drums and vocals. I successfully established and led committee of youth to budget, fundraise and coordinate this project. إذن هذا هو التمرين اللي كان عندكم على listening. دابا ندوزو communication, making and responding to complaints. Complaints هي الاحتجاج أو الشكوى. هذا هو المعنى ديال complaints. شوفوا شنو عندنا هنايا. Read the following dialogue and answer the question below. What does ATM stand for? It stands for automated teller machine. إذا ATM كتعني automated teller machine. أوكي. عندنا واحد التكست اللي غادي نسمعوه هو هذا. نحاول نسمعوه هذا الدايلوج في نفس الوقت نتبعوه.
Unit 3. Communication. Complaining.
Sorry, I have a complaint.
Yes, madam? What's the matter?
Well, I wanted to draw some money from the ATM this morning and the machine got stuck.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. You should have called us then. Our technician might have helped.
Well, I did. He said he'd come down, but he didn't come. I telephoned again. He finally turned up.
But he did fix it in the end, right?
Well, yes.
And you drew your money and got back your credit card?
That's right.
Well, it turned out all right then.
I'm afraid to say no. I had to wait half an hour. That's not good enough.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. We'll make sure this will never happen again.
All right. Now, expressions of complaining and responding to complaint. إذا هذه I have a complaint. هذه complaining يعني كنقول له عندي شكوى أو لا احتجاج. هذه responding to complaint. I'm sorry about that. وهذه كذلك I'm afraid to say no complaining. وهذه كذلك I'm sorry about that. Okay. ندوزو دابا نشوفو read the following expressions and classify them in the table below. Write only the numbers. إذا هنا عندنا هادي I just don't know how to say it. إذا making complaints فهادو كاملين هما هادو. I just don't know how to say it but I'm afraid I have to make a serious complaint. Oh, I have got a bit of problem here. You see. إذا هادو كاملين عبارات ديال الاحتجاج أو الشكوى. من بعد غادي نشوفو عندنا accepting a complaint. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I can't tell you how sorry I am. Oh dear, I'm really sorry. Rejecting a complaint بمعنى ملي كنرفضوا شي complaint ولا شي شكوى كنرفضوها. يعني كنقولوا well, I'm afraid there is nothing we can do about it. Actually بمعنى اسمح لنا أخشى أنني لا أستطيع أن أقوم بأي عمل تجاه هذه الشكوى. أو لا well, I'm afraid there isn't much we can do. ما كاينش ما يمكن أن نقوم به. إذا بطبيعة الحال كاينين بزاف د العبارات إلا دخلتوا الانترنت غتلقاو بزاف د العبارات ديال making a complaint من غير هادو بطبيعة الحال. شوفوا نطبقوا هادشي اللي شفنا دابا نطبقوه في هاد situation number 1. You usually tidy up your desk. دائما كترتب البيرو ديالك before leaving to school. But when you return home you find it in a terrible mess. ملي كترجع للدار كتلقاه في فوضى. Complain to your mother. إذا غتجي هكا. I've got a bit of problem here, Mom. You see, my desk is in a terrible mess. Alright, situation number 2. You bought a new book from a bookshop. When you returned home, you discovered that some pages are missing. Complain to the bookshop owner. غتقدم واحد الشكوى لصاحب المتجر. I'm sorry to say this, but some pages are missing in the book. Alright, situation number 3. You lent your portable CD player to your friend and he or she gave it back to you in a bad condition. Complain to your friend. I just don't know how to say it, but the CD player is in a bad condition. Alright? تجو دابا التمرين الآخر reading. Alright, طبعا الحال read the first sentence of each paragraph and guess what the text might be about. إذن أول جملة اللي كاينة في text. Unlike what most people think, young people are still engaged in politics. Mass media and the internet have played a very important role in shaping youth's trends of non-traditional involvement in political life. It's quite then obvious that when this generation of youth grows up and comes to power, we will see changes in political life. إذا نلاحظوا أن عندنا political life كتعاود بزاف politic and political life. إذا غادي يكون محور كيدور على youth and politics الشباب والسياسة. Ask 3 questions you can think the text may answer. Read the text and check your answers. طرح 3 أسئلة ممكن يجاوب عليهم التكست وجاوب عليهم وتأكد واش جاوب عليهم. ندوزو لدي مباشرة. Read the text and choose the best title from the following list. إذا أحسن جواب اللي كاين بالنسبة للتكست هو هذا. Youth involvement is different, not decreased. يعني انخراط الشباب في السياسة هو مختلف ولكن غير ناقص. Not decreased. بالعكس يعني هو عالي. Say whether the following statements are true or false. Justify your answer. إذا غنبداو organizations are efficiently responding to the changes in the way young people participate in political life. هذه false. Young people are more concerned about their future. هذه true. Young people do not think much of organization false. إذا حاولوا ما أمكن ترجعوا للتكست وتقراوه. أنا بغيتكم نتوما ترجعوا للتكست وتقراو التكست وتحاولوا ما أمكن أنكم تفهموه. Read the text again. Choose the best answer. إذا the writer's attitude towards youth's engagement in political life is supportive. مدعم. Neutral بمعنى محايد. And supportive هي غير مدعم. With your partner, discuss the following questions, then share your ideas with the whole class. Are Moroccan young people engaged in political life? No. Why should young people be politically engaged? علاش خصهم ينخرطوا في السياسة? To care about their community ببعدها باش يعتنيوا بالمجتمع ديالهم. Do you think online networking can be an efficient means of political engagement? Yes, of course. Online networking, العمل عبر الانترنت ممكن يكون فعال من الناحية السياسية. Grammar. Alright. بالنسبة للجرامر عندنا هاد phrasal verbs. شنو معنى phrasal verb? Phrasal verbs are two-part verbs. إذا جزء الأجزاء that consists of a verb and a particle. إذا دائما عندنا الفعل معاه واحد particle ولا preposition. Some of these phrasal verbs are literal. بعض منهم عندهم معنى حرفي. يعني معنى هو هذاك. Their meaning is easy to understand. يعني المعنى ديالهم دغيا ممكن يتفهم. مثلا إذا قلتي stand up بمعنى قف، sit down اجلس، و down كتعني إلى الأسفل، up إلى الأسفل. and some of them are idiomatic. بعض منهم كيكونوا بحال أمثلة يعني عندهم معنى مختلف. the verb and the particle do not help to understand the meaning. Some of the phrasal verbs can be both separable and inseparable. بعض منهم ممكن نفرقوهم، بعض المرات ما ممكنش نفرقوهم. بحال مثلا ممكن نقولوا I took off my jacket or I took my jacket off. The children got off the bus. هذه correct، ولكن ما يمكنش نقول the children got the bus off. إذا أحيانا ممكن نقسموا بيناتهم بحال عندنا took off، ولكن أحيانا ماشي ممكن بحال عندنا get off the bus بمعنى كنزل من الحافلة. took off the jacket بمعنى حيد الجاكيطة ديالو. example I took off my jacket. I took off it هذه غلطة. I took my jacket off صحيحة. I took it off هي صحيحة. Okay, read the introduction and do the exercise below. إذا غنقراو هاد كذلك القاعدة على phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs consist of a base verb such as go, put. إذا دائما كاين عندنا الفعل الرئيسي and the particle دائما ديك down, in, off, etc. When put together, the base verb and the particle get a meaning that is different from the original meaning as separate words. Therefore, the meaning of phrasal verb is arbitrary and random. إذا المعنى ديالهم هو واحد المعنى اللي هو غير حرفي، يعني ما كيعتمدش على المعنى الحرفي ديال الكلمة. بحال مثلا عندنا بحال مثلا look up. شنو معنى ديال look up؟ إلا قلنا look هي انظر up إلى الفوق، ولكن المعنى ديالو ماشي انظر إلى الفوق، لا، المعنى ديالو هو ابحث في الديكسيونير في المنجد على شي كلمة. look up a word. And since there doesn't appear to be any obvious rules، بما أن ما كاينش قواعد، phrasal verbs have just to be individually learned and remembered. خصنا نعقلوا عليهم. هذا هو اللي كاين. إذا عندنا هنا واحد مجموعة ديال الجمل. As Peter stayed out late, his father decided to lock him out and refused to let him in despite his mother plea. نشوفوا شنو معنى ديالها. As Peter stayed out late. stayed out بمعنى بقى برا معطل. His father decided قرر باه lock him out يشد عليه برا، يعني يشد عليه الباب ما يخليش يدخل. and refused to let him in. إذا معنى let in هي كتخلي شي واحد يدخل. Number 2, for security reasons you should always log out when you finish reading your email. نتكمل الايميل ديالك خصك log out بمعنى يعني تشد الايميل. We filled in the application. fill in معنى ديالها هي ملأ أو يملأ. and handed it in to the manager. سلمناها، تسلم hand in. The firemen have at last managed to put out the fire. put out the fire كتطفي العافية. The train was pulling out. القطار كان يغادر just as we got to the station. Consequently, we had to wait for the next train. Mary and her brother decided to take their mother out on Mother's Day. قرروا على أنهم يخرجوا الأم ديالهم برا، بمعنى يمشيوا يساريوها. When I went to see my friend, she asked me in for a cup of coffee. عرضت عليا. ask in هي كتعرض. When Sarah heard the news of her father's death, she passed out. سمعت الوفاة ديال الخبر الوفاة ديال الأب ديالها. she passed out بمعنى أغمي عليها. أنا نشوف دابا معنى ديال to stay out معنى ديالها not to return home. hand in to submit a paper. pull out to leave. put off to extinguish كتطفي العافية. ask in to invite somebody. look out to leave somebody outside the building. let in to allow somebody access to the building. and take out معنى ديالها هي to ask somebody to go out with you so as to have fun together. عقلوا عليها to have fun بمعنى باش تسالوا مع بعضكم. now matching exercise. we started out كتمشي مع on. we started out on our journey early in the morning بمعنى انطلقنا في الرحلة. he let out معنى ديالها deep sigh of relief when the exam results came out. let out بمعنى هي ارتاح بحال داك اللي كيعمل بهذا المعنى جابها كيرتاح. let out a deep sigh of relief يعني أطلق واحد النفس ديال الارتياح. watch out معنى ديالها هي a car is coming. watch out a car is coming. راه كنكملوا الجملة بأخرى. watch out انتبه a car is coming. have the police found out who the criminal was. داعي الشرطة تكتشف find out who the criminal was. the boys sneaked out of the house when their mother refused to let them go out. ملي الأم ديالهم ما خلاتهمش يخرجوا شنو يعملوا؟ they sneaked out بمعنى تسللوا خارجا. exercise D عندنا verbs knock let hand come check وعندنا particles اللي غنستعملوا in and out غنستعملوهم في الجمل. the little kid let out a loud cry بمعنى أطلق صيحة when he saw the monkey in the zoo عندما شاهد قردا في الغابة. when we got to the hotel we checked in بمعنى هي سجلنا الاسم ديالنا. when Rim finished her exam she handed her paper in سلمت ورقها. Jack tried everything to remove that ink spot from his short but it didn't came out بمعنى ink spot هي بقعة ديال المداد عيا مي حيدة ولكن ما بغاتش تحيد. the boxer knocked his opponent out with a hard blow on the face. boxer عطاه ضربة قاضية للمنافس ديالو بضربة أو لا نوك اوت بمعنى هي طيحوا الارض بمعنى هي كاو. اصلا نوك اوت هي اختصار ديال كاو كي او نوك اوت his opponent بمعنى طيحوا الارض بواحد هارد بلو بواحد البنيه بضربه على وجهه. writing cause and effect. a cause is something that makes something else happen. إذا cause هي شي حاجة اللي كتخلي شي حاجة أخرى توقع. to determine the cause we usually ask question why. باش نعرفوا cause دائما كنطرحوا سؤال why. an effect is what happens as a result of the cause. هو النتيجة. to determine the effect in a sentence كنطرحوا سؤال what happened. Tom missed the bus. why? he had to work the effect. باش نلقاو the cause كنعملوا Tom missed the bus he had to walk home. إذا نطرحوا السؤال على why did Tom have to walk home? because he missed the bus. I worked very hard. I got very good marks. So why did you get very good marks? because you worked very hard. So you worked very hard. what happened then? I got very good marks or very good mark. John was driving fast. what happened? He had an accident. He had an accident. Why? because he was driving fast. He participated in the lottery. what happened? He won a big sum of money. So he won a big sum of money. Why? because he participated in the lottery. Some of the most important transition words to use in a cause and effect sentence are therefore. إذا كنستعملوا therefore consequently for this reason and as a result هذا المعنى ديالهم ولهذا نتيجة لذلك. وكنستعملوا كذلك بحال مثلا عندنا مثال it was raining therefore I stayed at home. كانت كطيح الشتاء ولهذا وهكذا بقيت في الدار. it was raining consequently I stayed at home. كانت كطيح الشتاء نتيجة لذلك I stayed home. Now prepositions. We can also use some prepositions in cause and effect sentences such as due to, because of and thanks to. مثلا I stayed at home due to the rain بسبب المطر. because of the rain بسبب المطر I stayed at home. أو لا I stayed at home because of the rain بسبب المطر. انتبهوا مزيان فوقاش كنستعملوها due to because of and thanks to كنستعملوهم دائما ملي يكون عندنا الاسم مراهم. alright. دابا are these cause and effect sentences correctly or incorrectly built. إذا هادو واش معدلين بشكل صحيح أو لا غلط. نبداو بالأولية. هذه incorrect. هذه incorrect, correct, incorrect, correct and correct. إذا the test was difficult since I didn't get a good mark. ما خصناش نعملو since يعني since كتعني because. لا خصنا نعملو therefore as a result. So the test was difficult. As a result, I didn't get good marks. Our plane was delayed. الطائرة ديالنا تأخرت because the weather. لا, because of the weather. Number 4, as a result my friend loves music so much. لا, خصنا نعملو because my friend loves music so much I will get him an iPod for his birthday. Alright, next exercise. Join the following parts using suitable transition words to make meaningful sentences. Daily exercise strengthens the heart. Many people who exercise daily have healthy hearts. إذا التمارين اليومية تقوي القلب. الكثير من الناس اللي كيمارسوا التمارين اليومية عندهم قلب قوي. إذا هنا باش نربطوا ما بين هذه الجمل نستعملوا دوك الكلمات اللي شفنا. إذا غنقولوا daily exercise strengthens the heart. Therefore, many people who exercise daily have healthy hearts. إذا therefore بمعنى وهكذا. أو نقول many people who exercise daily have healthy hearts as daily exercise strengthens the heart or the sense. إذا كتعني because هنا. Number 2, cakes and candy are high in sugar. Cakes and candy are bad for the teeth. غنربطوهم ونعملوا cakes and candy are high in sugar. As a result, they are bad for the teeth. I got home late. I missed my TV favorite program. I got home late. Consequently, I missed my TV favorite program. The country's economic crisis, it has been very hard for poor families to pay their bills. يعني bills هما لي فاكتور الفواتير. إذن هنا لاحظوا على أن في الجزء الأول the country's economic crisis هنا ما عندناش الفعل، ما كاينش الفعل في الجملة. هذيك apostrophe s راه ماشي فعل عندك يقول لكم عقلكم هذه verb is، لا هذيك possessive بمعنى the economic crisis of the country. إذا هنايا ملي كيكون عندنا الجملة ما فيهاش الفعل اش كنعملو؟ كنعملو because of أو لا due to. إذا it has been very hard for poor families to pay their bills due to the country's economic crisis أو لا due to بسبب due to the country's economic crisis it has been very hard for poor families to pay their bills. Alright, write an article. Write an article to your school magazine about why some students take up smoking. علاش بعض التلاميذ كيبداو يدخنوا and what effects this can have on their lives. وشنو هو هذا التأثير اللي ممكن يأثر على الحياة ديالهم. إذا عملتكم تقريبا بحال هذا الشكل. Some students take up smoking because of many reasons. These causes can be mostly social. إذا هذه الأسباب ممكن تكون الأغلبية اجتماعية. Students take up smoking when they face some problems in the family, especially divorce. Sometimes when the father is too severe, kids tend to smoke thinking that it would help them forget the problems. In addition to that, friends and acquaintances may push students to smoking and sometimes even to using drugs. استعمال المخدرات. But friends affect negatively on others, so they learn from each other smoking and everything. أصدقاء سوء هما كيأثروا على بعضهم. Smoking is a really bad habit. It can cause many serious health problems such as lung cancer. إذا ممكن يسبب في أمراض بحال سرطان الرئة. Most of the people who smoke die earlier. أغلبية اللي كيكميو كيموتوا بكري. Cancer is common between all those who smoke. إذا الكانسر هو منتشر ما بين هاد الناس اللي كيكميو. That's why they end up in hospital or intensive care. داكشي علاش كينتهيو إما في السبيطارات ولا في العناية المركزة. As a conclusion, smoking is a serious issue which the state has to treat and deal with efficiently. إذا كنتيجة ختاما فالتدخين هو مشكلة خطيرة اللي الدولة خصها تتعامل معها بفعالية. Thank you for watching. This is the end of unit number 3, Gateway to English, presented by Ahmed Sayar. Before you leave, see you later, and don't forget to like, share, follow and subscribe. كنطلب منكم كنتمنى منكم انكم تبارطاجيو هذه الفيديوهات مع اصحابكم. انا غادي نحاول ما امكن ان ننزل دروس ديال اللي عملنا في unit number 1 and 2 and 3 ملخصين باش ان شاء الله تلا عملتوا امتحان في مورا العطله تكونوا عارفين شنو غادي نعملوا ومراجعين للدروس ديال grammar and function. Thank you very much. See you